Hello, we are Group 3 from Class 1D, and I'm the group leader, Liu B. Our research is about the food hygiene of food stalls. And our group member, Henry, he managed a PowerPoint. Thomas, who do some researches with Elvis and Anson and Alan, they actually went to the street and do surveys. This is the content page, and you can have a general idea of what are we going to talk about. So why do we have this research? Let me tell you about the background first. Hong Kong street food is considered a trademark way of eating fusion foods and drinks sold by hawk workers or vendors at food stalls. And for example, curry fish balls, egg tarts, and they can be found mainly in Causeway Bay, Mong Kok, and Yuen Long. However, in the past few decades, people started to doubt the hygiene of food stalls. The Food and Environment Hygiene Department reported that uh, it's very dangerous and it's not very hygienic in the food stalls. And government claimed that it's much better nowadays, but uh, uh, and we have some questions about that.
This is a focus question. First one is, but is the hygiene of street food stores today really good enough? Does the owner of the shop really follow the rules set by the government? Can we safely eat foods they sold safely? We want a certain answer, so we have this project to find that out.
Laws and rules set by the government. Licensing of food premises under the Food Business Regulation. Operators of all food premises need to obtain licenses from the Food and Environmental Hygiene Department for their business. Each store should have at least one wash-up sink, at least one sterilizer, which should be provided by the vendors or hawkers that own the food store, at least one waste container made from strong and impervious materials, and there should be at least one cover or lid for the waste container. Pest control is a very heavily guarded asset by the Food and Environmental Health Department, as in the mid 2000s, dengue fever was a very strong hit. So all food stalls should try and keep all pests like rats, mice, and insects, such as flies and cockroaches, free of the stalls. Hand washing should be frequent, thorough, and should be practiced every day and at every hour by the food stall owners. Touching of hair or other parts of their body, such as noses, eyes, or ears, should be prohibited.
Yeah, this is a result of our research. Alan, Anson, Elvis, they went to the different stalls in Wan Chai and Yuen Long to do surveys. We find problems in every restaurant, and the problems we consider, we con and the things that we consider are problems are highlighted. Like some people, lots of stores do not show license of from FHED, and the law said that they should show their license if they want to sell things. And some do not even have separating tools for raw and cooked food. And some of them do not provide hand sterilizers, sanitizers, and some of them even touch their masks, and even some and someone even do not have gloves. and you see the hand washing facilities are really not that good.
The hygiene of the street food stalls are not very good now. Since the hygiene is like this now, I think it will not be much better in the normal days.
We do not advise you to visit the street food stores. The government should pay more attention on the hygiene of the street food stores.
Our information comes from Wikipedia and Food Environment Health Department. Thanks for listening. This is the end of our presentation.